Base camp for weddings, events, and your family's next White Mountains adventure. Visit WoodstockinNH.com. Woodstock Inn Brewery, powered by New Hampshire.
Settlers Green is the local destination for tax-free shopping, outdoor dining, and endless activities in North Conway. Shop brands that families love, like Crocs and Under Armour, alongside the biggest names in fashion, including Michael Kors and Polo Ralph Lauren. Curb your appetite at locally owned eateries, serving up distinct dishes from gourmet grilled cheese to fresh seafood. Share a memorable moment unique to Settlers Green at the Soaking Pot Infusion Spa or Ryan's Family Arcade. Settlers Green is open daily at 10 a.m. Start planning your trip today at settlersgreen.com. For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads and Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas. Some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of White Mountain fun. Call ahead for takeout or grab a frozen meal for later. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Hi, it's me, guys. It's Matthew. It's still not 7:27. I thought I would have fixed that by now. Let's see. Of course I didn't. Why would I? Would I do my job? This is what it actually looks like right now. You can see the clouds are starting to, what I say, part? I don't know. Parting like a bad hairdo. The sun's starting to come out, getting a little bit brighter. It went from a dark gray to I think a lightish blue steel, as you could describe this day. Not the blue steel from a Beretta, the blue steel up from the sky. Let's take a look at the weather for the day for the area. Showers will increase in coverage this morning, along with scattered thunderstorms. This activity will continue through about midday, where drier air moves in from the west. There will, however, remain a low chance of a few showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Let's actually see. I have the radar. The radar. Working? It's not working. Oh no. I'm on the spot. How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? There we go. There we go. You guys are all wondering what the hell's wrong with me. I am too. Let's go back. Much drier and cooler air returns tonight. However, seasonably warm temperatures will continue under high pressure for Sunday and Independence Day before another disturbance brings our next chance for showers and thunderstorms late Monday night and Tuesday. And as you can see, we got that patch of precipitation that's kind of slowly moving over us. It kind of dissipates a little bit. Some empty spots there. That'll be this afternoon into the early evening, where rain will be less guaranteed, but still possible. Showers today, like I said, mainly before 10 a.m., but possible later on. High around 80. You pretty much say there's a 100% chance of precipitation at this point, but who's to say? Who's to judge? Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 55. Northwest winds around 5. Sunday, sunny with a high near 80. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear with a low around 53. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming light west in the evening. This is the most infuriating. It's like why couldn't Thursday or Tuesday, wow. Why couldn't Tuesday just get its crap together and just be 80 degrees like everyone else? And you want to know why? It's because Tuesday is an individual, damn it, and we love Tuesday for who they are. I do, personally. Tuesday, showers likely, mainly after 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 74. Oh, I forgot Monday. Monday, which is the old 4th of July, sunny with a high near 80. So I would expect if you're staying up here, I would be surprised. I expect your boss is going to be wondering where you are. Or maybe your boss will be doing the same thing as you. And then in which case, don't listen to me. But come Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. It's going to be a great 4th of July if you guys celebrate that. Safely, of course. No getting inebriated and riding on ATVs. Or even better yet, no getting inebriated and driving on the road with us. Mostly in the clouds at the summits today. Mostly cloudy skies, rain showers and thunderstorms are possibly severe early, then a slight chance of rain showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Gusts could be up to 60 miles per hour today, with 30 to 45 miles per hour as the average as it decreases, and you can expect higher gusts with thunderstorms. Guys, look around. Take a look around. by White Mountain Oil and Propane, serving this community for 3 generations. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. Now I gotta go back over here because I'm about as responsible as someone who's not responsible. This is North Conway Village. The temperature currently, let me go ahead and refresh my web page. The current temperature is still reading at 69 degrees, 90% humidity, 12-mile-per-hour winds. Expected to go up maybe a few degrees in the next few hours or so. Let me refresh the summits page and let me give you guys a look. This is the it's not the best, but this is what. There we go. That's it. All these inputs. This is the sunrise time lapse from today atop the Mount Washington. This is the view from Wildcat Mountain. As you can see, the Wildcat. Well, that's all the rain and precipitation, but you can see before it starts raining, the sign is just getting whipped back and forth. 48.6 degrees on top of Mount Washington. Let's actually go live now that we're talking about live temperatures and all that. Still looks about the same. 48.6 degrees. Average wind speeds 49.3 miles per hour. Visibility less than a 1/16 of a mile. Guys, I am going to, I believe, if I remember correctly, what am I going to do? I'm going to throw it back to Chris Prue. Chris is going to tell you all about how to hike safe. He's going to tell us about attractions. And soon we'll be talking with Weathervane Theater. In about 10 minutes, we'll be talking with the observatory, and I'll be drawing the next Watch and Win qualifier. Stay tuned, guys.
Welcome back. You're watching White Mountains Today. Fireworks aren't the only thing happening this 4th of July weekend. There's patriotic music and big sales, too. Matt, fill us in.
Here's what's going on, guys. Save at Settlers Green 4th of July weekend featuring some of the biggest sales of the year. Many stores are at 50% off or better during the 4th of July holiday, along with can't-beat sidewalk sale deals. Families can stop by customer service for a free kids 4th of July kit that includes a glow stick, American flag, and an activity book. Tuesday, July 5th, the Mountaintop Music Center in Conway Village will host an American Salute, an evening of musical Americana featuring the award-winning Beacon Brass Quintet. Acclaimed in Bostonia magazine as one of the nation's finest chamber ensembles, the Beacon Brass Quintet was the first brass ensemble to win the prestigious Concert Artists Guild Award. The Beacon Brass Quintet is noted for its expertise across a wide spectrum of music, presenting 9 world premiere performances and commissioning several new works. More info, including how to get tickets, is at mountaintopmusic.org. For additional info on these events and others, check out our website, whitemountains.tv.
The White Mountain region of New Hampshire is one of the best hiking destinations anywhere in the world. But it's important to remember these aren't commercial tourist attractions. These are pathways into wild places. To stay safe, follow the Hike Safe Code created by a partnership of the White Mountain National Forest and New Hampshire Fish and Game Department. The Hike Safe Code states that you are responsible for yourself, so be prepared with knowledge and gear. For summer day hikes, every backpack should have these 10 essentials: a map, compass, warm clothing, rain and wind layer, extra food and water, flashlight or headlamp, matches or fire starters, a first aid kit, a whistle, and a pocket knife. You'll need more than this for overnight camping trips or colder seasons. Leave your plan when you go hiking, including hike start, date and time, hike return date and time, and you should give yourself a cushion so emergency services aren't called if you're a little late. Stay together. It's best if the leader of your group has experience. Discuss what to do if anyone gets separated. Be prepared to turn back. There are several reasons why you might need to: weather changes, fatigue, unexpected conditions like streams that are too swollen by rain or snowmelt, or you're running out of daylight. And be prepared for emergencies. If you get lost, have a map and compass with you. Blow your whistle loudly at regular intervals to attract attention. Stay warm and protect yourself from the elements. Don't lie down on the bare ground, and if possible, stay near an open space. Move into it to be visible from the air and ground. And importantly, remain hydrated. And finally, share the code. Help protect fellow hikers, and prevent the need for rescues that put many at risk. Find a link to the HikeSafe code on our website, whitemountains.tv. Now it's time for fun. Consider one of these great attractions for your next adventure.
Try these summer attractions in the White Mountains. Choose your adventure at Alpine Adventures in Lincoln. Ride in a 6x6 Swiss Army Pinzgauer. Zip line across a 1,500-foot ravine. Ride down a 4-story ramp onto a big air stunt zone. Or challenge yourself at an aerial course. They're all offered at one location in the breathtaking White Mountains. Whalestail Water Park in Lincoln is open daily with industry-leading slides and attractions, including Jonah's Escape Lazy River, Downpour Tube Slides, Poseidon's Voyage with nearly vertical launch capsule, Akua Beach Surf Ride, Bonsai Pipeline with epic quarter pipe, Harpoon Express, Eye of the Storm, Shipwreck Island, and much more. Make your reservations now. At Omni Mount Washington Resort, you can ride the scenic gondola to the stunning new Rosebrook Lodge and breathtaking views of Mount Washington. Play golf at the 18-hole Mount Washington course or 9-hole Mount Pleasant course. Take a canopy tour featuring 9 zip lines, 2 sky bridges, and 3 rappels. Enjoy mountain biking, carriage rides, disc golf, guided rock climbing trips, fly fishing clinics, and more. Find links to these and other fun attractions right now at whitemountains.tv.
Welcome back. You're watching White Mountains Today. Let's check in with Matt, who has information on big deals and special events at local attractions.
Here's what's going on, guys. Kids golf for free in July at the Omni Mount Washington Resort's Mount Pleasant course. All junior golfers ages 15 and under can play the Mount Pleasant course for free July 1st through July 31st. A reserved tee time is necessary, valid any time of day. They must be accompanied by a parent or guardian, but purchase of accompanying round is not required. Parent or guardian who pays regular 9-hole rate. Includes cart, green fee, and junior rental clubs. Cranmore announces Mini Meisters, a new event for kids 13 and under who live to ride, presented by Settlers Green. During this 4-week downhill mountain bike series, racers will take 2 timed laps down a designated trail and Cranmore will record the best time. Races take place Mondays from July 11th to August 1st. There is no minimum age to participate, but bikes must meet Cranmore requirements and be a minimum of 20 inches. Every Sunday from July 3rd to August 7th, Lost River Gorge and Boulder Caves in North Woodstock will be hosting Yoga in the Woods. Become one with nature. Join an instructor from Live a Little Fitness in a 1-hour gentle flow yoga session at Lost River Gorge's Forest Treehouse and take in the peaceful sounds of Kinsman Brook and the nature around you. Mats will be provided, or you can bring your own. Each session is $30, which includes a walk through the gorge after your yoga session. Pre-registration is required. More info at lostrivergorge.com. For additional info on these events and others, check out our website, whitemountains.tv.
Mountain biking doesn't have to be hardcore. If you're new to the activity or looking for a trail system that's perfect for kids, we recommend East Bear Paw in Center Conway. It's the subject of this episode of Mountain Biking in the White Mountains. Come on!
This trail network rests on land owned by Tin Mountain Conservation Center. Tin Mountain is an educational nonprofit in the valley. There's about 500 acres here with about 6 to 7 miles worth of single track trail. Very family friendly. Nothing delights my soul more than when I'm out here doing trail work and I get to see some families riding together. So long ago, there were trails here long before Tin Mountain even owned the property. The property is owned by the Bear Paw Lumber Company. That was on Haleytown Road. That got defunct, went out of business, and they gifted land. So this is about now 15 years ago, Tin Mountain came ownership of the land for sole purposes of sustainable forestry practices. It is a great environmental classroom. It's a great place where people walk their dogs, trail run, or hey, go mountain biking as well.
Well, they're kind of scenic. They're pretty low-key and quiet. If you've got beginners, kids, stuff like that, this is a good place to get them out there and get them started. Intermediates can have a good time. Even advanced riders can have a good time depending on the rate of speed you want to put into it. It doesn't have any major elevation gain or drops, so it's a pretty even keel all the way around, but it's generally just good intermediate entry-level riding if you just want to get out and spin some miles. I think the whole network's maybe 9 miles right now, although we're putting some new stuff in as we speak. This is kind of unique in the Valley because it is very much a beginner intermediate network, which is great. You know, there aren't many places closer to town, so to speak, that offer what this place does. I really like riding Ruby Ridge. I like the Bridges Trail. Incline is a newer trail that Jotham built, and that's a really nice trail. I like that trail a lot. If I link them all just the right way, you can burn up pretty much the whole 9 miles, and it's just fun the whole way. And it's remarkable because I wouldn't normally consider a beginner intermediate trail as my first choice for going someplace to have fun, but it actually works out really well.
Well, Tin Mountain's mission naturally is conservation. So if we have a working forest here, you kind of need to show a working forest, getting people actively out in the woods. Trail system in and of itself, it wouldn't be uncommon to see deer, porcupines. I have seen a moose here. It is bear paw, so in the over 15 years that I've taken care of the place, I have seen a bear, very closely, mind you. The main parking is right there on 302, kind of across the street from State Line Store. There's a kiosk located on the property. The kiosk contains a QR code where anybody can take a picture with their iPhone and the map will pop up.
If you've never been, come out here and check it out. It's getting better and better every year.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
Discover North Conway's favorite adventures at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Check out the new beginner-friendly, lift-serviced downhill mountain bike park. Ride the mountain coaster, Soaring Eagle zip line, and giant swing. Enjoy outdoor dining on Zip's deck. Ride the scenic chairlift to the summit for amazing views, ice cream, hiking trails, and Tuckerman Brewery tasting room. Cranmore Mountain Resort. Fun for the whole family. Just 1 mile outside North Conway Village. Visit cranmore.com for tickets and important info.
When your passion has a path, you just have to follow it. See where one of our 50 academic programs can take you at White Mountains Community College. Enroll now at wmcc.edu.
All right, guys, it is 8:30 or it's 8:37, whatever. It's time now for the Mount Washington Observatory Report. We're going to go ahead and send it up to Hayden Pearson, weather observer, who is live now on the top of Mount Washington. Hayden, by all means, please take it away.
All right, good morning, everyone. So up on the mountain this morning, we do have some windy conditions. We also have rain and fog. We've not had some great weather through the overnight. As you can see, temperature is in the high 40s with wind speed around 51 miles an hour. We have had our peak gust for today at 68 miles an hour. Now looking forward at our forecast going forward for today, we'll be in the clouds for most of the day with thunderstorms and rain tapering towards the afternoon. The high will be in the mid 50s. Tonight going in will be low around 40. However, we will have higher winds at 30 to 45 miles an hour, which can bring a wind chill falling to 20 to 35. For the valley, you'll also have some nice rain this morning, as I'm sure you've been seeing. And then hopefully it will be clearing into the overnight going into Sunday. Sunday is supposed to be a really nice day. In the clear under mostly sunny skies, high will be in the upper 40s. There is a cold front that is coming in, so our temperatures will not increase that much, even though we are in the sun. And then going into Sunday night, we'll be in the clear under partly cloudy skies. Low will be in the upper 30s. Again, we will have a wind chill falling to 20 to 30 above up here on the mountain due to our wind speed of 40 to 50 miles an hour. And then possible gusts up to 70. So also, I wanted to real quick, our big fundraiser for Mount Washington Observatory, it is a nonprofit member-supported organization, is coming up on July 16th. It is Seek the Peak. Thank you for all of those of you who have donated. And then for everyone else, if you're around, come check it out. It should be a pretty good time. We'll have food trucks and vendors. And thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Hayden. I had to say bye-bye. I would say it on the air, but I won't. Guys, I know what you want. And it's about 8:40 now. We're going to go right into Watch and Win. We're going to take our second qualifier. And, of course, today we are playing. Let me get my copy out, as they call it. My copy out. That was nice. I always like seeing new faces. A mustached face. That's good. I wonder how Jay Broccolo is doing. It's Broccolo. Marty Bash used to say Broccolo, and that wasn't how you say it. Hey Marty. Hope you're watching. How you doing? An outside Hydro Flask cooler cup in pink. So essentially, you pour your favorite beverage, hot or cold, in this bad boy. Take it to camp, the trailhead, or even if it's just your new cup that you walk around the house with, you're guaranteed to have this thing be hot or cold as long as possible. And you can go online to find it at outsideonline.com and go and click shop. Outside Plus members get an automatic 10% off all eligible purchases. So that's pretty cool. Also, for the month of July, I'll give you the abridged version. We've teamed up with Eastern Slope Inn and Attitash Mountain Village to bring you a grand prize for the month of July of a white mountain vacation of your choice. Choose your dates, choose the location, and have fun. You can either go to the Eastern Slope Inn in North Conway Village, or you can go to the Attitash Mountain Village in Bartlett, which they're both just incredibly place. Incredibly incredible. They're both, what am I doing with my life? They're both wonderful places. The Eastern Slope Inn is a beautiful spot. I've never actually been to the Attitash Mountain Village, but all the videos I've seen, it looks like some place out of a storybook. So you guys go online, click on Win Prizes, and you can enter online. Or every time you answer a Watch and Win question correctly in the month of July, you will be given a triple chance to win. Fill in the blank. Blank is home to Blank Academy, a semi-private preparatory school. Guys, so here's the funny part, right? And not to discredit the effort by Norm in North Conway, New Hampshire, but we actually had no correct answers in this. I thought it'd be a little easier than that. But of course, I got to take into account there are locals and there are also visitors. And, visitors aren't going to know neighboring towns that well. I'm not going to hold it against you guys. Unfortunately, it was Freiburg Academy in Freiburg, Maine, which is the town just over the border from Conway. You had about 15 to 20 minutes, east or west, whatever the directions are. And you'll end up in Freiburg, Maine. It's a really cool spot. And we had to pick at random. We had a few entries, but Tim from Freedom, New Hampshire, we picked you at random. You guessed, what did you guess? You guessed, whoa, wait a minute. Guys. You know what, Zach Mercado, I do apologize to you, man. So I'm looking live right now. Zach Mercado at 8:42 p.m., which you literally did it like under a minute ago. That is incredible. And I am very appreciative. Unfortunately, maybe if I didn't just show a name up on there, your name would be up there, but I can't take it away from Tim, unfortunately. I know, and you're the one that got it right. Get the next one right. Hey, look at me. Get the next one right, and you'll be up there. I am sorry, though, man. I am sorry. But we're going to have to give it. We're going to have to give it to, we're going to have to give it to Tim in Freedom. He guessed, what'd you guess? You guessed Brewster. Someone else will guess Gould, Maine. I think that's the one, up by Sunday River, up in Bethel. I'm thinking of that. There's also one in Bath. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're going to move on. You guys are up there. Zach, I do apologize. If I had looked 10 seconds before I put Tim up. And Tim, hey, no disrespect to you, man. But Zach did get that right. According to Google Maps, this is our next question. WhiteMountains.tv. Click Win Prizes or click Submit Your Answer below the watch box. According to Google Maps, which of these cities below is the closest to Conway by driving time? Holton, Maine. Albany, New York. New Haven, Connecticut. Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Seeing a lot of Quebec plates. Is it Quebec? I say Quebec because QU, well, I guess you would say quack. What am I talking about? So, go online, WhiteMountains.tv. Zach, I feel awful. I feel awful, Zach. Will you forgive me? Will you forgive me? But hey, maybe you'll be number 3. Maybe you'll be the first answer for this. Guys, WhiteMountains.tv. I'm going to stop talking now. I'm going to start, I'm not going to start anything. I'm going to throw it over to Chris and Jorge Donoso and Ryan Schlecht of the Weather Vane Theater. They're going to tell us all about Eurydice coming up up in Whitefield. Sorry, Zach.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. This is White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue in the North Conway studio, joined by some folks from the Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield. We have Jorge Donoso, and Ryan Schlecht, both of the Weather Vane in Whitefield. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
We're going to talk about your great summer lineup, but first I wanted to get into one of the shows you guys have just started as part of your repertory series. It's Eurydice. And I believe, Jorge, you are directing it.
Yes.
And Ryan, you did costume and set design. Let's talk a little bit about this show. What makes it special? What's going to make people want to come see it?
Yeah, so I think you sort of hit the nail on the head in saying that it's kicking off our summer rep season.
Yep.
We did a show earlier this month, $1 Million Quartet, and that was sort of to kick the summer off with a bang,
Yeah.
right? Get people knowing that we're here earlier this year, earlier than ever before. And now that $1 Million Quartet is closed, we're starting to open like what we're traditionally known for, which is our summer and fall of like repertory theater. So this first one is Eurydice. It's a play by Sarah Rule based on the old Greek myth. And it's, at its core, it's a really simple story about like human connection, grief, loss, and want. And to me, other than the simplicity of the story, what makes our production so special are the design elements of it. Ryan designed the set, Scout Huff designed lights, Robert Salerno designed sound, along with Ira Kramer, who designed the soundscape. And on paper, it's just a 7-person play, 75 minutes long.
Wow.
But, you know, you come to the theater and it's probably one of the biggest sets we've ever done. I mean, the space looks huge. Ryan's design is just from structure to structure. You want to talk a little bit about like how you came up with that design?
Sure. The inspiration behind it was a lot of like old Greek architecture and just trying to create something that the patrons have never seen before because of the structure of our actual theater is so consistent. I just wanted to like really change the space a lot and make it something totally different and then challenge people's ideals of the underworld in Greek myth because everybody thinks of it like fiery hellscape and it really doesn't have to be like that.
Right, so you did set design, also costume design as well. I believe we have some photos to show that show some of these elaborate costumes. But talk about the challenge of creating these.
The challenge at the Weather Vane specifically is just our time and resources because we're in the middle of the mountains and there's not a lot of things available to us. But you know, it's nice working with friends and it's great to work with Jorge in any respect, but especially as a director. And we just had our first collaboration in that way on North Country Shakes, which we did, which was a really exciting initiative this year that we had that was free Shakespeare to our community, which was really great. And he directed that and conceived it, and I also designed that. So it's been kind of nice to do that with him. And so it kind of makes it easier, you know, with all the challenges. It's easy to do when you do with people you love.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the challenges of being in the middle of the North Country and not, you know, in downtown New York, which is new to a lot of you guys, right? Because a lot of the players and directors and everybody involved in the Weather Vane come up here from New York and places across the country, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's really interesting. This year I got here on May 23rd to start working on the season, but May 22nd I closed the last show I was doing in New York.
Wow.
So I was like getting into the mindset of like packing up, you know, my things, getting in the car, closing the show, driving right up, and like coming to a whole different world, which we know well by now, but working in sort of a different way. But like Ryan said, it makes it a lot easier when it's people you've worked with for years and years and years, and you know exactly how you work together.
Right.
Yeah.
So why do you do it? What brings you back to the Weather Vane? What's the magic that draws you there?
For me, one of them is like actually getting to work with friends, right? And a lot of other places, a lot of other processes, you go into a room and it's new people all the time.
Yep.
And here at the Weather Vane, like we have our Weather Vane family, but also we also have like the community that we've gotten to know so well, right? And because of the community is why we create things like North Country Shakes. So we got this grant from the National Endowment for the Arts for the first time in like a couple of years, you know? And something that we kept hearing from the community is like, shakes, shakes. Why don't we do Shakespeare anymore? So we conceived this piece of like a bunch of different scenes of Shakespeare's most famous plays, and we put it in our outdoor theater and we set it free to the community. We had like 6-7 performances, and we had hundreds of people out there, which again, it's like the want that the community tells us about all the time. So friends and community, I would say, is why we keep coming up for sure.
Yeah, I have been there for a while, and I love it just because I love bringing theater to people that would not see some of the stuff that we do otherwise, just because they don't have as much accessibility to the shows that we can perform.
Yeah.
So like bringing Eurydice to Whitefield is kind of amazing because I think people are afraid of Greek myth. Sometimes people are afraid of Shakespeare because they don't think they're going to understand it, or they're not smart enough or something. But when we do it, everybody's like, wow, that was really great. I loved it, and I totally understand it.
Right.
And so that's important for
I think
us.
there's this misconception that Shakespeare is highbrow art.
Totally.
Yeah.
And in reality, Shakespeare was like pop culture, of this time. The diction was, the lexicon was a little bit different back then, but it was pop culture. And these are, pop culture fun stories. Well, I mean, some of them are a little bit dramatic, but he runs the gamut. Some of them are just these lighthearted, whimsical comedies too.
I also think that like when it's done really well, people don't feel that it's inaccessible, right? Because like we're taught Shakespeare in school all the time, and we're like reading it and all that stuff, and like, I mean, doing that in school to me was always like a little bit boring. It totally like put me off from the thing, but then you see it how it's supposed to be done, right? You're supposed to see it. It was never meant to be read because people didn't know how to read. But when it's done really well and when it's not taken so seriously, then it's like a different world.
Right.
And having somebody that can create an environment where you're comfortable learning it or performing it or designing it is important too, because then that just sets the tone for everything else.
Yeah. Right.
So people can enjoy it.
Yeah, you mentioned how you are bringing something to the North Country that some audience members may not get to see, but also we have a lot of vacationers up here who you'll be happy to know that you can still get your excellent theater productions even up here in the Northwoods. Speaking of productions, let's go through quickly the repertory season. You guys have a lot of great shows, so give us a preview of what we can expect.
Okay, so we did Million Dollar Quartet. See if we can do them in order, because that's always the challenge. Eurydice,
which opens on Friday.
On Friday. The Marvelous Wonderettes, which opens on Wednesday,
July 6th.
And then Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, which opens later in July.
Intrigue.
Yeah,
Intrigue.
That's gonna be fun too. And then we're doing Jesus Christ Superstar. Blood Brothers. This is not going to be in order now. So Blood Brothers, Intimate Apparel,
a class act,
a chorus line,
and that's it.
No, we're definitely forgetting something. If that was 9, then we're all set. Is that
Matt,
9?
what are we forgetting? I don't know. Checking with our director.
Great. I think we hit them all.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll just say yes.
It's a hugely blockbuster packed season where like all the shows are gonna feel just like a little bit bigger than the ones before, and we have some new members to our company, but also some like familiar faces as well, just like we do every year, telling these stories. And we're here till October 10th is our last show. So July 1st, this Friday, we open Eurydice, and then we close on October 10th.
And there's something I mean, literally something for everyone.
Right.
There's funny, there's dramatic. I think it's really going to be a good season.
And you listed the shows in terms of when they open, or at least you tried to. But this is a repertory theater, so these shows are going to be playing interchangeably,
For
like
months,
you know. So always an opportunity to see the show of your choice, and the best way to do that is to go online and get tickets. And what's the best way to do that?
So it's weathervanenh.org is our website. There's also, you can see the calendar, you can see ticketing options. You can also call the box office. All that info is on there as well.
And our social medias too. There's always sales and pop-ups and like just different like flash sales and like news and all that stuff.
Oh, we're doing something new this year, which is the very last row of the theater is always and forever this season going to be $19.
Oh.
So, you know, if it's a new show that maybe you aren't very familiar with the title and you don't want to spend, you know, a full ticket price, take advantage of one of those $19 tickets. Come see the show. Might turn out to be one of your favorites.
Fantastic.
You know?
I have not seen a show in person yet at the Weather Vane. I will make it this summer, and my plan is I'm going to combine it with maybe like a pre-show cocktail at the Mountain View Grand Hotel.
Oh, nice.
Because it's right there. So that's my plan, and
That's a good
I'm
idea.
looking forward to it. Now I just have to decide on which show to see.
Well, there's 9 to pick from. You could just come see all 9.
All right. Jorge Donoso and Ryan Schlecht from Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks so much.
And we'll see you soon. You're watching White Mountains Today.
You're watching White Mountains Today. I'm Chris Prue. Summer in the White Mountains means outdoor concerts and professional theater. Let's send it over to Matt, who has info on some upcoming shows.
Here's what's going on, guys. The 2022 Arts Jubilee Summer Concert Series is returning to Cranmore Mountain Resort this year. This year's first performance is Roomful of Blues. With a non-stop performance schedule for over 50 years, Roomful of Blues has earned critical, popular, and radio success and a legion of fans across the globe. According to Downbeat magazine, Roomful of Blues are in a class by themselves. Their winning combination of jump, swing, blues, R&B, and soul remains their calling card, as does their ability to fill the dance floor. You can find additional info at artsjubilee.org. The Moat Mountain Smokehouse Sunset Concert Series at the Theater in the Wood kicks off on July 8th with Dub Apocalypse. Dub Apocalypse is an instrumental dub reggae band from Boston, Massachusetts. Get tickets at theaterinthewood.org. The Weather Vane Theater in Whitefield is kicking off its 57th repertory season with Eurydice. Sarah Ruhl's funny, modern, and visually stunning reimagining of the classic Greek myth of Orpheus and Eurydice opens on Friday, July 1st, and runs an alternating repertory until August 5th. Written by Tony nominee and Pulitzer Prize finalist Sarah Ruhl, this universally lauded contemporary adaptation of the Orpheus and Eurydice story shifts the focus to its heroine, Eurydice, reimagining this timeless love story through humor, music, romance, and stunning visual and technical effects. More info at weathervanenh.org. For additional info on these events and others, check out our website, whitemountains.tv.
White Mountains TV is part of the Outside TV Network, home to original shows and the greatest films ever produced celebrating the outside lifestyle, including Unreal. Unreal celebrates breaking free from the confines of reality and venturing into a boundless world. This place isn't remote or hard to find, and yet many never see it. Here's a sneak peek at Unreal, the mind-bending mountain bike film from Teton Gravity Research and Anthill Films.
There is a place that lies beyond the walls of concrete and steel. A wild place of wonder. A world that is so real it calls to us daily. But how does one find this world? To get there, we need look no further than our own imagination. A whole world with no boundaries, no rules, and unlimited possibilities. An unreal world.
Unreal, showing on Outside TV and available on demand for Outside Plus members. To watch it now, go to Outside Online and click Watch. Now, a guide to local attractions. Here are some of our favorite spots for summertime fun in the White Mountains.
Try these summer attractions in the White Mountains. Visit Castle in the Clouds for dramatic views high above Lake Winnipesaukee. Tour the historic Lucknow Mansion. Stroll historical exhibits. Explore over 5,200 acres and 28 miles of hiking trails with spectacular waterfalls. Enjoy mountaintop dining at the Carriage House Restaurant and more. Do you have what it takes to escape Mystery New Hampshire? Stepping into one of these elaborate themed rooms is like stepping into a movie set. When the door closes, you'll have 60 minutes to find clues, solve puzzles, and escape the room. Find links to these and other fun attractions right now at whitemountains.tv.
Coming up on White Mountains today, local weather, a hike to Franconia Falls, and summer fun at Cranmore Mountain Resort. But right now, it's time to play Watch and Win.
I'm gonna play Watch and Win. Watch and Win today. We're playing for an Outside Hydro Flask. Cooler Cup in pink. I had Chandelier by Sia stuck in my head. Did you guys tell? It's Matthew. This is today's prize. Outside Hydro Flask Cooler Cup in pink. You're going to want to keep those beverages hot or cool longer on the trailhead, at camp, or even if you're just pouring a Diet Coke to drink around the house. You're going to want to put it in this. It's going to keep it hot, going to keep it cold. It's like a cup-sized little, I don't want to say a thermos. That's not it, but you guys know what I mean. Also, July's grand prize is, get this, a choice. Well, it's a vacation of your choice at either Eastern Slope Inn or Attitash Mountain Village. You choose the dates, choose the spot, and go have your fun. Go online to whitemountains.tv, click on Win Prizes, scroll down, and you'll find your way to enter into the grand prize. And also, for every Watch and Win question you answer correctly in the month of July, you'll have triple the chance of winning this prize. ESI, AMV, those are their abbreviations. Eastern Slope Inn's a beautiful place. Besides, you can go get flatbread pizza while you're there. Absolutely tremendous. According to Google Maps, which of these cities below is the closest to Conway by driving time? Which of these cities below is the best? Well, that'll be an interesting question. Is it Holton, Maine, Albany, New York, New Haven, Connecticut, Montreal, Quebec? It's Montreal, Quebec. It's about 3 hours, 48 minutes. I, of course, made this Wednesday afternoon, so whatever the traffic looked like on Wednesday afternoon, it wasn't bad, actually. Or maybe it is bad. I'm not sure. But, nonetheless, that's what we're looking at, and I'm sure Zach, you'll be happy to know you were one of our correct answers. You were our random drawing. You got rooked. And then fate literally chose you. So Norm, Tim, Zach, as I like to call it, the boys club. Oh, wow. So you can be the fourth qualifier. You can join Norm, Tim, Zach, and you can go up against all of them for the Bink Hydro Flask Cooler Cup. And just a reminder, if you guys don't win today and you're disappointed, tomorrow we're playing for the same thing, but in blue. I like doing that. It turns purple for a second when you transition. It's weird. But playing for the blue one tomorrow, playing for the pink one today. So if you guys are bummed out, like I said, tune in tomorrow. True or false? This is our last question. I'll be drawing or picking the last qualifier in about 20 minutes. And I'll probably put this back up on the screen every now and then just to remind you guys. True or false? Conway's population dropped 2.9% since 2010. The 2020 census came out, what? Well, I think the results came out last year, but did Conway's population drop 2.9%? It may have dropped, but did it drop 2.9%? It may not have dropped at all. Who knows? Find the flaw if there is a flaw, and if there isn't a flaw, hit true. Let me know. WhiteMountains.tv, win prizes, or submit your answer below the watch box. I'm not heading out. I always say that, like I'm heading out. I'm heading out, Billy. I'll be back to get my cigarettes. You guys are the children I leave behind when I go to get cigarettes and lotto scratchers. Oh, great God. We're going to go throw it to Cranmore Mountain Resort, where smoking is not allowed. And you'll hear from Becca Deshane about Arch Jubilee. You'll hear about the Mountain Adventure Park, and you guys can get excited to take your family there one of these weekends and have some fun. Guys, Chris and Becca will take it from here. All right? I promise. I'm gone.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. Chris Prue in the North Conway studio, and we're about to help you have fun here in the White Mountains. To do that, we're bringing in an expert on fun. It's Becca Deshane of Cranmore Mountain Resort. How are you doing this morning, Becca?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I am doing well. You are on location at Cranmore. We see some of the fun happening in the background. Give us an overview. What are some of the things people are enjoying this summer at Cranmore?
Yeah, so we are open now 5 days a week, Thursday through Monday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have our Mountain Adventure Park activities with the Mountain Coaster, Soaring Eagle Zip Line, Giant Swing. And we also brought back some of the inflatable attractions, which you can see behind me. And summer tubing, which is over here, which is also always a fun summer activity for kids. The climbing wall, scenic chairlift rides start up tomorrow for the summer. You can head up to the summit and check out the views of the valley. You can have lunch at the Meister Hut restaurant. They have some fabulous grilled cheese sandwiches. That's what they're known for up there. So, and we have mountain biking. So we have a ton of action and activities for the whole family going on this year.
That is fantastic. We're going to get a little bit more into mountain biking in just a minute. But you heard it here first on White Mountains TV. Make sure you order the grilled cheese sandwich when you're up at the Meister Hut. And you still have the Tuckerman Beer Garden up there as well?
Yes. Yep. We have a ton of different Tuckerman brewery selections up there on draft.
And that pairs perfectly with these amazing views of the Presidential Range
cheese.
And the White Mountains, and a grilled cheese as well.
Yes.
Absolutely dining with a view. So let's get into some events that you have this summer. We'll start with 4th of July. You guys have something going on the 4th.
Yeah, so if you've been here in the winter, you're familiar with our winter Cranapalooza celebration. We've decided to bring it back for this Monday on Independence Day. So from 11 to 2 p.m., we'll have s'mores, we'll have tie-dye, a bunch of yard games, some music, and just some fun activities for families to take advantage of.
All right, now let's head over to the mountain bike park. Give us a little overview of the mountain bike park. This is really something new to the Mount Washington Valley, and it's kind of got its own twist, very family-friendly, right?
Yes, so this is our third summer with our bike park. We have terrain for all ability levels, from people that are just starting for downhill riding to more advanced riders. We have a selection of machine-built trails, which are pretty smooth, kind of like bowling alley smooth. You can go down, there's berms and turns to take advantage of. And we also have some man-made terrain as well. We have just under 6 miles of new trails, 2 of which are new this year. We have a new beginner learning curve trail that's a machine-built trail, and then an advanced trail, Mothman, which is a single track option. Sorry.
You can tell you've done that one, Becca.
Yes, all the time.
And Becca, tell us about the event that's taking place in the mountain bike park for the first time this year.
Yeah, so we are introducing a new event for kids 13 and under. It's a downhill bike series called Mini Meisters. It will kick off Monday, July 11th. The races take place from 4 to 6, and it will be 4 consecutive Mondays. You can register online at cranmore.com. There's no minimum age to participate, but we do have a minimum bike size of a 20-inch wheel to be able to load the lift. So that's the only stipulation there. We'll be going back and forth between 2 of our beginner trails. We're going to be doing bike safety checks and encouraging participants to go scope out the trail before. So we're looking forward to that event a lot. It's sponsored by Settlers Green, and we have a bunch of other supporting sponsors with some great prizes as well for that.
All right. Real quick, we're going to get to some live entertainment at Cranmore, but before we do, if people want to enjoy any of these rides in the Mountain Adventure Park or take a scenic chairlift ride to the top, how do they get tickets? What's the best way to make your reservations for these?
Yeah, so tickets for the Mountain Adventure Park are limited just to kind of control lines and, provide the best experience possible. So for Mountain Adventure Park, we do strongly encourage guests to purchase tickets online in advance at cranmore.com. All Mountain Adventure Park tickets are sold in half-day time blocks, so 10 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. until 5 p.m. And that comes with 1 ride on the scenic chairlift ride that can be taken at any point throughout the day, so that's not limited to that time block. Scenic chairlift ride tickets can be purchased as individual just rides at any point during the day. You can purchase that online or at the ticket office on arrival. And then for bike park, our lift access tickets, same thing. You can go online and purchase, or you can purchase them on site.
Fantastic. And now let's get into that live entertainment. The Arts Jubilee Concert Series returns to Cranmore this summer.
Yes, it's one of our favorite events that we look forward to every summer. There's a great lineup of bands with some local bands that are opening up for some of the larger acts. It kicks off in mid-July, right at the base of the North Slope. You can purchase tickets online at artsjubilee.org or cranmore.com. You can link there or at the gate. So It's one of our favorite things. You can pack a picnic dinner or grab something from Zip's deck and enjoy a lovely evening.
And you may notice for the first time that when you go there, that there's something a little bit different at Cranmore this year. The old Base Lodge is gone, completely gone.
Yes.
And there's big news there, right? People can expect a big new thing at Cranmore in the upcoming couple of seasons.
Yeah, so we have started construction on our new Base Lodge, the Fairbank Lodge. We took down the Ski Mobile Lodge earlier this spring. So we're really looking forward to kind of bringing in the new at the mountain. It's going to be a beautiful first two stories or 2 floors will be brand new skier services with a slopeside restaurant and bar and huge deck cafeteria space. You'll notice for Arts Jubilee, the event will be the same. We're just kind of shifting the entrance into the concert area a little bit. So, yeah.
All right. Well, a lot of fun happening over at Cranmore, and we look forward to some adventure there this summer. Did we miss anything, Becca?
I think we got it all.
And Becca, I'm going to save this for last. Are you going to be gracing us with your voice at all during the Arts Jubilee concert series?
The last one, yes.
All right.
It's August 11th. So
Becca Deshane, Valley-renowned voice. She has the vocal pipes. You're going to want to definitely check out that show, opening act. Is it your entire band, or is it just going to be you solo?
It's our duo, our trio.
Very cool. All right, Becca Deshane, Cranmore Mountain Resort. You can find out all about the resort at cranmore.com. Thank you, Becca, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, thank you. See you guys later.
All right, you're watching White Mountains Today.
My name is Lisa McCoy, and I'm the Events and Marketing Director at the Mount Washington Auto Route and Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. We are the oldest man-made tourist attraction in the United States. We have a full summer of events that people come for all different reasons. Our most popular offering is for people to drive their own vehicles up the Mount Washington Auto Road. Of course, we also offer guided tours, so if you weren't comfortable, or maybe if you just wanted to learn something else about the Auto Road, guided tours are a fantastic option. Many of our drivers, they've been working on the mountain for decades. They have such an intimate knowledge of the history, the ecology, even the geology of the mountain is really unique. We put no more than 8 people in a van, and so you get to have this really great experience with a guided tour driver. It's a half an hour up, and you get an hour at the summit to enjoy the weather, take photos, go to the museum at the top, and then it's a half an hour back down the mountain.
Lost River Gorge in Boulder Caves is one of New Hampshire's greatest natural wonders and an unforgettable adventure. Discover your adventure at LostRiverGorge.com.
At the base of the Mount Washington Auto Road, you'll discover the magnificent setting of Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center. Bring your own bike or rent one for the most family-friendly and scenic biking around. Enjoy a walk on our trail system with amazing views of the Presidential Mountain Range. Book a guided wildlife kayak tour along the lakes and rivers of northern New Hampshire with opportunities for all sorts of wildlife viewing. Shop for the latest tax-free clothing, outdoor gear, and gifts at Great Glen Outfitters. Visit Great Glen Trails, Pinkham Notch, New Hampshire.
Keep cool and comfortable in Foamies by Skechers. They're colorful, lightweight footwear that are stylish, comfortable, and 100% waterproof. Plus, they're washable and come in fashionable styles for the whole family. Make a splash in colorful comfort with Foamies by Skechers.
I love my new home. I always wanted a house with historic architecture, but it might be too Victorian.
Gosh, interesting hemline on those pants. Yes, I do believe they're called pants. Pardon me.
No. Pardon me. At least Geico makes bundling my home and car insurance easy. I save so much.
I have come to call upon...
Just text me. Well, I'm heading up.
It's a ghost.
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
It's called self-care.
So, we're getting that house we told you guys about.
You're buying a house?
Yeah. Soldiers get VA loan guarantees.
Yeah, no money down.
Well, my office gives us free bagels.
But that's cool.
Stay tuned. Josh Drew of Little Angels Service Dogs joins us to talk about a new cornhole tournament and Brewfest fundraiser. It's right after this break for local weather and conditions.
Oh, can you believe how quick we're gonna be? Let's just take a look at the, yeah, that's still broken. Let's take a look at the 5-day forecast, guys. It's Matthew in the stew. The stew. Let's take a look real quick, the 7 days. Today, you can expect showers mainly before 10 a.m. There's a chance, however, the rain will return in little blotches throughout the afternoon, but I would not count on it. High of about 80 degrees. Sunday, sunny with a high near 80. 4th of July, Independence Day. Why July to me? Sunny with a high near 80. It's going to be beautiful on the 4th. If you got any plans? Oh, wait, that's Sunday. Did I read Sunday? Sunday? What day is it? If you have any, Sunday and Monday are going to be great, but of course, most of you may have to be being forced to vacate back to your lovely cubicles for Monday morning. It's not a federal holiday. You'd think that would be the one federal holiday that we have. That's not at all, not the one. Hey, it's going to be nice. And then on Tuesday, showers likely, high near 74. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 80. All right, I'm going to throw it over to Chris Prue and Josh Drew and Nellie of Little Angel Service Dogs. We got the pleasure of hanging out with them earlier this week. Hear about what they're doing with Barks, Bags, and Brews, that cornhole tournament they got going on the 23rd of July. Stay tuned, guys, because we are going to be giving away The pink, if this will load, it will never load. It's always when I'm talking about something when this thing is not responding. We're going to be giving away the Outside Hydro Flask Cooler Cup in pink tomorrow. We're giving it away in blue. Don't worry. If the pink is a little too, if you're afraid that your mean guy friends who you are so desperate to impress are going to make fun of you, maybe you should just fill it full of ice and beat them with it. So you're going to want to answer this question on whitemountains.tv. I'm going to come back. I'm putting it up there. If anyone's watching and didn't get a chance, go online, whitemountains.tv, click on Win Prizes, or if you're watching us, click Submit Your Answer below. Conway's population dropped 2.9% since 2010. Is that true or is that false? Let me know. I'll be back.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. Chris Prue in the North Conway studio, and I am joined by Josh Drew of Little Angels Service Dogs in Bartlett, New Hampshire. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And we've got a fun new event to tell you about. But before we get there, let's talk about Little Angels. Give us a little overview of what this is all about.
Sure. So Little Angels is a 501c3. We are located and headquartered here in Bartlett, but we also have another campus in San Diego. And our main priority is training awesome service dogs for disabled clients across the country.
And I forgot to introduce Nellie. Nellie is one of your service dogs, probably the most famous of your service dogs.
Probably the most famous. She has officially retained the title of ambassador dog. She's not going anywhere. She's with us permanently. And yeah, she is a wonderful addition to our team.
Man, she is beautiful, and you can meet her for yourself at a bunch of events. We'll talk about those coming up. But the big one is Bark, Bags, and Brews. I got the bark part down. What's the bags and brews part?
It's a little bit of a tongue twister. It's so we are having a huge cornhole tournament on our property on July 23rd. We actually hired a professional cornhole company to come in and run it.
No kidding.
So it's a 50-team tournament, huge. And we are having a beer and wine garden. We're having a silent auction, and we're having the MWV Old Car Club attend as well.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be a lot of attractions.
And this is running on July 23rd. I might have to put this on the calendar because my father and I play kind of aggressively against each other. And I don't know what would be like his teammates, though. But I'll give him his props. I just had him down 12-0, and he came back and won 21-12.
Wow.
Yeah, I was humbled. But this might be, it sounds like a fun opportunity. And brews on site?
Brews on site. We're going to have local brews from Tux and Sea Dogs, a couple other spots, and then we're going to have some wine tasting as well. So we're going to have a little bit for everyone.
Very cool. I think there's going to be like a silent auction as well.
Big silent auction. We have over $20,000 worth of items in the silent auction.
Wow. So this is going to be like basically a big festival in Bartlett. And for people looking for the location, it's out there a little ways on 302.
You got to go about a mile past Attitash, heading north.
Okay.
1088 US 302.
Very cool.
Yeah.
It's a huge campus, which is perfect for training these dogs. And where do these dogs go, these service dogs, once they're trained? What's their purpose?
So we train for a multitude of disabilities, and our main areas of focus are seizure alert, mobility, autism, psychiatric, hearing, and diabetic. And we receive over 4,000 applications a year that come from across the country, Canada, and even over in Europe now.
Wow. And how many dogs are you processing, for lack of a better term, like per year? How many dogs can you train?
So we always have over 100 dogs in training at any given time. So lots of dogs moving. Usually we are actually only putting out about 25 a year. Which for us is a lot. Every time a dog goes out, it's 2 weeks of work for us with the client. So it's a lot of time spent, but not nearly enough for the demand.
Right. Well, with the waiting list of 4,000 and you're getting 25 out there, that's going to take a while for sure. It shows obviously the demand and the importance of these animals, and also how much goes into training them. This isn't just teaching them how to sit or regular obedience class.
Right, exactly. It's 2 full years of training per dog, so it's quite an investment.
And do you have different training sessions depending on what kind of service dog they're going to be?
Yeah, we do. So we have all of our dogs usually start in a prison program where we actually go in and we teach inmates in the prison to train the dogs. The dogs live in there. and for about a year. And then at that point, they come back to us and work with volunteer foster families and our trainers to determine which disability they're going to best serve.
And do dogs have different personalities that lend them more to certain disciplines?
Yeah, absolutely. As they're growing up, we're watching each of their personalities and deciding, okay, you're probably going to be best for seizures, you're going to be best for autism, and filtering them that way. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing. One of the opportunities people have is to meet dogs like Nellie in person, because you guys are doing a lot of community outreach.
Yeah, we just started a huge new community outreach program, and we've been very fortunate to be the benefactor of several grants from New Hampshire foundations. So we're currently running programs at Merriman House, at the Gibson Center, the Adult Day Center, and most recently we just got a grant to start helping first responders.
Oh, that is fantastic. Is Nellie involved in all of those?
Nellie is our primary canine going out on those. She's doing all the legwork for us, and we have an awesome community outreach coordinator who's taking her every day. So it's a lot of fun. It's great.
And you can tell she has long work days because she's taking a good rest right now.
She takes them when she can get them.
So this is fantastic. You mentioned that 10K grant. Why is that important? Do you think? What kind of need do first responders have for these dogs?
Yeah, so we started looking into it because we love doing all of our service dogs and helping individual clients, but we know there's such a need past that. And if there's any way that we can help the general community, especially the local community that's helped us and supported us so much, we would love to do that. And over the last couple of years through the pandemic, there's just been so much trauma, so much scarring, so much loss that both with citizens and our first responders that are helping them, we've seen how much just a dog going and chilling with them can just brighten your day and really take away some of that stress that you've been experiencing.
I am always fascinated when we learn that we have, an organization or a facility like Little Angel Service Dogs right here in the Valley, an organization that is helping so many people nationwide, and this resource is right here. So you get to experience Nellie in person, or in dog, I guess you would say, locally around here. So what are any upcoming opportunities that you can think of?
So for our chamber members, we're actually hosting a chamber after hours coming up.
Okay.
In July, the July chamber after hours is going to be at our location. And then, generally the rule of thumb is when you see a service dog working in public, you don't touch them.
Yep.
But if anyone sees Nellie, we always welcome visitors. So we're always out and about with her. If you see her walking, everyone's welcome to come up and greet her.
Ask questions, learn more, and definitely put on your calendar the Barks, Bags, and Brews fundraising event. That is July 23rd, which I assume is a Saturday?
It's a Saturday, yep. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And that's going to be at your facility on Route 302 in Bartlett, just a little past that attached.
Those teams are starting to fill up fast, so we got to get those.
Get your registration in now. How do people register?
Right on our website, littleangelsservicedogs.org, we have an events tab, and it is listed right there with a sign-up link, and we are taking 50 teams, so you got to get in quick.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I'm going to definitely explore that. I consider myself halfway decent at cornhole, but I have a feeling I would get schooled pretty quickly and learn what decent really means if I attend this tournament. All right, Josh Drew, Little Angels Service Dogs, have we missed anything?
I think right now that about touches up on it, but there's always something new going on.
All right, thank you so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having us, appreciate it.
You're watching White Mountains Today.
Holy crap, I can't get this thing to work. You guys enjoy that black screen? That was me trying to, this computer's so slow. For about a year now, this computer starts to slow down towards the end of the show. And as far as I'm concerned, the most effort we put into fixing it is like, just hoping to God, oh, this thing, it just booted me out. Well, this is what we're playing. This is what we're playing for. We're playing for a pink, oh, we're frozen. If anyone knows anything about Windows computers, I'm looking at a not responding thing. We're playing for a pink Hydro Flask cooler cup with an outside branded tag on the side of it. It's pretty much a insulated cup for your hot and cold drinks. We are running hot out of time. We had a question True or false? Conway's population dropped 2.9% since 2010. We had the most engagement so far today. We did. But we also had the most incorrect answers out of all the questions today. We had 3 correct answers, and that's true. If I had the numbers, which, you know, I should, but you can look it up. Conway cleared 10,000 at 2010, and we're just shy of 10,000. I say we. I live in Sweden, Maine. And you guys cleared just short of 10,000 this year, or in this census. So if you look around and things look a little thinner, that's why. We had 4 qualifiers. And it was a boys club. Norm, Tim, Zach, and Mark. The winner, Zach. Zach, congratulations. You were picked at random on our random number machine. See that? You can't see it. It's number 3. There you go. Number 3 out of 4. Zach, congratulations. You are the winner of the Pink Hydro Flask Cup. Guys, what a joyous, monumental moment that was. Tomorrow we're playing for the same thing in blue. So if you didn't win, play tomorrow. And you can always, always win. If you get questions right, you will indeed qualify 3 times as much as anyone else for our grand prize of July, which is the vacation of your choice, either at Attitash Mountain Village or Eastern Slope Inn. So go online, whitemountains.tv, click win prizes, and you can enter on there and watch every weekend, or even watch during the week, because we have watch and win during the week now too. Did you know that? And you can triple your chances of winning with every correct answer. Zach, congratulations. I hope you like the color pink. It doesn't matter, man. It's going to be great. Give it to someone you love. If not, either way. I want one of those things. Guys, I'm heading out. I'm babbling. I'm rambling. I'm running out of things to say. And you guys are like, thank God. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. And be nice to those who deserve it. Bye.
You've been watching White Mountains Today. For more information on anything you've seen in this program, visit our website, whitemountains.tv. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your time in the mountains.